We need to continue to connect with the industry and the evolving agri-food industry and its value chain. So that's certainly an important part of what we're all about. And so we're attempting to do that with rethinking some of our traditional educational programs, but also importantly to make sure that our research is relevant for the industry in many, many ways, that really to take advantage of new opportunities, but also to really solve some current day challenges that we're facing. So really to make sure that we recognize our tradition and history within the college and are responsive to that, but also at the same time, helping to think forward and create new opportunities as we go into the future.
Mm-hmm. And that research that you talk about, I mean, it's always kind of the trying to get new research projects and all of that. Is that going to continue to be a higher and higher priority for OAC going forward?
Well, OAC has traditionally been a very, very research-intensive college, and our faculty, support a broad range of disciplines within the research areas that our programs are supporting. Certainly, I will expect to see a much greater connection with the research that we do with the entire value chain. So certainly not forgetting our traditional focus on production systems, but also attempting to improve the retail opportunities and the efficiencies of the entire value chains that we really traditionally have supported. But I also see our research evolving to create new opportunities through the agricultural bioeconomy, for example, the opportunities that exist within the industry for supporting energy growth and opportunities from crops, from biomass, but also from waste products. Also the strong and evolving connection that exists between the consumers and nutrition and food is certainly a big part of what we're all about within the college. And so we're attempting to make sure that we have research that provides new opportunities in those areas through functional foods, through better connecting those consumers with new opportunities. And so that's going to be key for us as we move forward over the next few years. But certainly, in terms of really creating growth within the industry that's essential for the next generation is really part of what our research is the catalyst in terms of providing.
Now, for the whole OAC, what's the biggest challenge?
Well, all universities certainly in this province are facing some financial challenges over the next few years, and so we need to continue to make sure that our academic programs are relevant. That our enrollment numbers continue to grow, and we've had some huge successes over the past year. Certainly one of the key things has been our increased enrollment on our regional campuses. In particular, our Ridgetown campus in Western Ontario has had over a 30% increase in its enrollment, and so we're going to see the greatest student numbers that we've ever seen at Ridgetown over the next year or two. So having effective, quality programs that are efficiently delivered are going to be our key challenge over the next few years. So we need to make sure that we're working very aggressively within the college, but also partnering with other colleges with the University of Guelph to make this happen, but also reaching beyond the University of Guelph campus to make connections with potential employers, to make connections with universities abroad and have programs that are going to provide real value for our students. Students are seeking and expecting a different educational experience today than ever, more than ever before. And so we need to accommodate that. And that's really an important part of where we're thinking and moving towards, is creating flexible programs that provide those opportunities for students to spend part of their educational experience studying abroad, going to a university in Europe or in South America. And so that's what we really see as being a kind of a key component in terms of enhancing experiential learning over the next few years. So we're focusing a lot of energies in those areas.
Then developing those new programs, I know you've had a few come and go over the last few years, some more successful than others. What are some of those areas that you think new programs are needed in, and how do you overcome the challenges of, you build it and then they don't come?
Well, and that's a very good point, and I think that we need to always keep our ear to the ground and make sure that what we're attempting to build are ones that the potential employers are seeking in terms of our graduates. I think it's important to recognize that our graduates are getting jobs, and so we need to continue to make sure that we're having those ongoing discussions with the employers, the broader employers that really represent what our students are graduating with in terms of their specializations. So we need to continue to listen and listen again, but we also need to be forward thinking in terms of really looking and seeing where the future opportunities are going to be, and again recognizing that educational programs always need to be dynamic to reflect some of those emerging issues. And so that's again never being satisfied with the programs that we have, always rethinking them, always attempting to improve upon them, and always listening to, as I said, our employers, our current students, and our future students in terms of what they're looking for in a 2-year associate diploma, a 4-year undergraduate degree, or even in a 3-year postgraduate degree.